Yo, boys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from Run the Foot Market. We have a brand new video today, guys. It's exciting. It's really feeling like FIFA 19 is here. We have the top 100 player ratings for you guys. Player ratings 100 through 81 today. I told you guys on the channel that they were probably coming before this Friday or whenever the icons were not coming anymore. Dudes, let me know in the comments down below. Out of the 20 players I believe that we have been shown today, get in the comments down below and let me know who is the player that wows you the most. And also, who is the player that you guys look at and is like, what the hell happened to him? Like, why is he so bad? Because today's video is going to be really important because not only are we going to talk about ratings, and look, I get you guys have seen maybe some of these ratings, maybe not all of them. I know you guys have maybe watched other videos with these ratings. This video today, guys, we're going to look at these cards and I'm going to sit here and tell you, is this guy going to go up when the full game comes out? Are people going to be using this guy? Is he considered meta? I know these answers. I play the game. As well as you guys know the tier of which I trade at and invest at. I'm going to tell you guys with league, nationality, are these guys going to be good? We've been waiting for these ratings for a while. So if you guys are excited for him, man, drop a thumbs up. That would mean the world. And as well, guys, when we get all the ratings out for everybody in the game, then we can start to make starter squad videos. We can look at who are people going to be rocking with, who is a key to hybriding a team. That kind of stuff is really important investment-wise on FIFA. So that is stuff we will be able to look at as we do get more ratings. They wrapped up, I believe, all the icons last night. Varane was the last one. Dudes, I'm going to be releasing an icon trading guide this afternoon. There's going to be a double upload today for you guys. I want to look at all the new icons and talk about the ones with you guys that I feel like are going to be OP and a lot of people are going to use. So that's something I'm really looking forward to as well. This is when the content starts rolling in, guys. So if you guys are new on the channel, make sure you guys subscribe and do whatever you need to do to check these uploads, man, because they're very important. They're going to help you guys out a lot come FIFA 19. So let's get right into it. The first one is an unbelievably overpowered player, and that's Kostas Manolas. He is one of the players looking through all these upgrades that I looked at and I said, wow, this guy is not only going to be more expensive this year, he's going to have a lot more demand. This could be potentially one of the best base center backs we've ever seen in FIFA. 83 pace with 86 defending and 82 physical with low-high work rates. Bro, that is crazy. So Manolas looks really overpowered next year. And Manolas will be a player that I'm going to be picking up before the full game comes out, because what happens when the full game comes out, players start to rocket for the first week in league. So there's like a 10-day period after the full game comes out that players just rise up. Expect Manolas to be in every single Serie A team. I'm serious. Every single one. With those stats, he is going to be a starter in every Serie A team, pending that people don't do hybrids and things like that for the defense. If they're rocking Ronaldo, if they're rocking any of those new overpowered Nangolan, those kind of players in their Serie A squads, you guys can all expect Manolas to be at center back. So this guy is going to be arguably the most in-demand center back in Serie A. So looking at this card, massive upgrade from FIFA 18, and I'm really looking forward to touching this card in terms of investing in it. I think it's going to go up a lot when the full games comes out. I don't know what price this card's going to be at. What I will tell you guys is don't be scared, right? I was scared last year with Mbappe because he was an 83 and he was really expensive, and I was like, oh, I don't want to touch it. It's too expensive. Gentlemen, I'll tell you this right now. If he is relatively affordable, 50, 70,000 coins, by the time the game comes out, just buy him. He will get into the six digits range. So that's a great one, man, to start it off in terms of the ratings. Next up, we have Riyad Mahrez. He's going to be an 85 rated this FIFA with 5-star skills. So he's getting a pace upgrade, and he's getting an overall upgrade. He is getting an upgrade from last FIFA, so it does look a little bit more usable. I would say that Mahrez is now going to be a little bit more appealing with special cards and things like that. He's going to need less juice or less additional special cards to really make his card very usable. So this is very interesting for me, and here's the praying that Mahrez gets some special cards next year. I mean, this could be a very good card. He looks decent, and he's a 5-star skiller in the Premier League, so I'm liking that. Next up, we have Dzeko and Ibrahimovic with the -3 downgrade, which I don't know if a 3 is appropriate, but I think a downgrade is it's appropriate. He's moving to the MLS. He's settling down his career. What I am happy about is Ibra is back with 5-star skill moves, ladies and gentlemen. I believe the man, the myth, the legend, although 59 pace, to all the guys who like Ibra or are fans of the MLS or fans of 5-star skilling, you have Ibrahimovic now available as a 5-star skiller. Do I like Ibra and Mahrez early on as investments? I don't love him. I'm not going to probably touch him. Manolas is still my front runner. Next up, we have Raheem Sterling, and this is going to be arguably a top 3 right winger in the Premier League in terms of FIFA. 93 pace, 73 shooting, 87 dribbling. So you've got the combination of good dribbling and good pace, but the physical for me is just too low. He's going to be your classic sweat squad player. He will be in a lot of teams early on. So yeah, you could expect this guy to definitely rise. He will be in a lot of teams early on. The only thing I don't love is the finishing is not going to be great, and the physical is not great. Next up, we have Matuidi. Now, Matuidi, I feel like goes under the radar every year. I like this card a lot, and I like it because Ronaldo's now in Juventus, and I like the Serie A this year. So Matuidi, for me, looks to be a very, very, very appealing card for me to look at this year and say, okay, this guy might be a pretty damn good investment, right? So he looks to be very good as a holding mid playing that 6 role in Serie A team. So I would look at Matuidi this year to definitely rise after the web app or the early access ends because, to be honest, he's coming off France. France has a lot of hype. Right now, France has a lot of hype in FIFA, and it's going to this year. You will see players of French nationality rise and go a lot higher as investments because they won the World Cup. So I like this a lot. High work rates is all right as a CDM. 2-star weak foot, 2-star skills isn't great. Asensio's getting a big boy upgrade here, man. We're getting a little bit of an upgrade. I think he's going from an 84 to an 85 this year. I would really prefer this card to be at a cam center mid version, so I'm not going to be investing in this card, not touching it at all because it's not a central version. It's kind of irrelevant to me. Milinkovic-Savic, 85 rated with, it's just, for me, guys, this card is probably going to be very good holding midfielder early on. And it will be a decent investment because I think this card has a lot of hype. I think a lot of people like Sergey, but I just don't love the pace. It would be the biggest difference in the world if he had 70 pace over 69 pace, but he has 69 pace. So for me, I'm not in love with this. I can't get myself to actually love saying that I want to touch this card and invest in it before the full game comes out. But it probably will still rise nonetheless. But it's not on the level of Manolas for me where I look at it and say, wow, that is meta, or wow, that's going to go up a lot. So it's a decent card. It's not the best. Kimmich is never going to be done properly in FIFA, and there's a lot of cards like this that are amazing players in real life, and they're just never going to be that usable in FIFA until they get like a maxed out team of the season card. So Kimmich is one of those players. You're not going to play a 73 rated right back, 73 pace right back, regardless of the overall rating. And high-low work rates doesn't help anything. Having low defensive work rates just absolutely bombs a card. So Kimmich is a waste this year. Edin Dzeko, this guy's going to be an SBC god for a lot of you guys in terms of like high-rated SBCs, 85, 86, 87 rated SBCs. He will be an SBC god. So expect Dzeko to be along the lines of that. Koke is a left mid, which is weird. This is the most unusable card I've ever seen in my life. 69 pace is terrible for a left mid. You're never going to use a 69 pace left mid. So that's interesting as well to me. But if he was a center mid, it'd be a lot better for SBCs, but he's not. So Koke might lose a little bit of an SBC value this year. Marco Reus with a little bit of a downgrade this year, but it's still a very good card. That's the thing that people don't understand. It's 4-star, 85 pace, 86 shooting. So this is still a good card. It's still pretty meta. And as a left forward in Bundesliga teams, it is pretty good. Expect him to rise when the full game comes out because it's a little bit more affordable and people will go for it in their teams. I believe that's how I feel. Felipe Luis is next. Again, another card that is a great player in real life and just 75 pace at a left back. It's the same thing with Marcelo. EA gives Marcelo an 87, 88 rated base card with 77 pace. I mean, what are you supposed to do with that? Like, how are you supposed to use a left back with under 80 pace? Nobody in FIFA ever uses wing backs with less than 80 pace. It's just like you will get trashed on in FUT Champs. So, again, another card that I'm not that happy about. Vincent Kompany, SBC fodder, 56 pace. Nobody's using a 56 pace center back. Guys, right now, out of all these players so far, there's only one player that I love early on as an investment. That's Manolas. I don't love anything right now. And a lot of these guys are going to go straight into SBCs. Arjen Robben's now under 80 pace. 2-star weak foot. Big time, I think it's a -3 this year for Arjen Robben. He goes down 3 in ratings. Not much to say there, and not much to do there. I don't know if this is a whole universal thing of EA trying to drop the pace to make icons seem more important or valuable, or to make their game feel slower or have like less kickoffs and stuff. I don't know if it's a whole thing of people getting slow, but what I will say this. Manolas' 82 or 83 pace, whatever it was, is now more valuable than a lot of things that you could believe. Like having that stat is so valuable now. It really is so valuable. So that's something that I would look at as well. Alisson as an 85 rated is very, 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 very strong. This could be probably one of the best EPL investments next year if he does get a once to watch. If Alisson gets a once to watch, guys, this is going to be a big time investment because this gold card is going to be overpowered. It's going to be in demand. Liverpool has a lot of hype. So let's watch out for Alisson and see if he does get that once to watch, because if he does, this gold card is going to fly. It's Brazilian. It's playing for Liverpool. He's got great statistics for a base card. This could be the meta goalkeeper in the Premier League next year. He's a number 2 guy that I really like as an investment early on to buy before the web app or before the access, before the full game comes out, or at least within the first day or two of the full game. Get on Alisson. He's going to be a good one. Alaba at left back, again, looks overpowered this year. It's a good card. It's still over 80 pace, so I like it. I'm definitely still okay with it. 4-star weak foot is also very strong to have as an outside wing back. So I like this. I like this. I could appreciate this. That's probably a third player that I really like as an investment. Alaba every single year goes up a lot in value after the early access and things like that. He's always a guy that people like to fit in a Bayern triangle or along the lines of something like that. Next up, you have Fabinho. And Fabinho is weird because Fabinho got a +1. I believe Fabinho was upgraded this year, but nobody knows how because his stats are like the same as last year. But saying that, again, another player on Liverpool that if he does get a once to watch, expect this to be a bang for your buck. So I would go in on Alisson and Fabinho. Both are going to go up anyways, and if one of them goes out of packs because they get a once to watch, they're going to fly. So one of those ways are really good to look at it. Arturo Vidal, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if that's a typo. He got a pace downgrade of 18 this year for going to Barcelona. 18 downgrade in pace, -2 on the overall rating. He's now unusable in FIFA. You guys could get Arturo out of your teams now. He's not going to be usable this FIFA with 57 pace unless they change that back to 75. Virgil van Dijk, this is arguably going to be one of the most meta center backs in the Premier League. We all know how he plays and how his Footmas card played this year. Played like an icon. This guy's going to be really good as an 85 rated. 6'4", work rates aren't the best, but still, I really think that this guy is going to be a great investment because he has a lot of hype. It's all about the hype. Virgil's got a lot of hype. I think Virgil's definitely a card to look at, guys. Going into the full game release, this guy is going to rise up 100%. I like most of the Liverpool players because I think Liverpool has a good amount of hype. Diego Costa, a little bit of a pace upgrade. Diego Costa got a little bit of an upgrade in terms of pace. So I think Diego Costa is not a terrible card anymore in FIFA. Again, would I invest in this card? And do I think Diego Costa is my #1 on my short list to go invest in? No, it's not. But you know what? It's not a bad card, and it'll be good for SBC. So, guys, out of these first 20, I like Van Dijk, I like Fabinho, I like Alaba, I like Alisson, and I like Manolas. Manolas gets me going like crazy, guys. Manolas. I also like Matuidi, but Manolas, this card for me, I looked at this today, and I said, what? This is crazy. So, guys, if you enjoyed the video today, drop a thumbs up. Again, comments down below. Who are you most impressed with, and who are you least impressed with? I'm least impressed with Vidal, most impressed with Manolas. So that's how I feel. And then there was some investment tips for you guys early on, the players that I'm going to be looking at investing in. And yes, guys, cheers. Cheers for all the support recently, and hopefully we get more ratings tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in a video soon. Peace out.